Hello, YouTube. Welcome to this week's Mazda Monday Mayhem or whatever Mania that I call, but it's on Wednesday. As I mentioned during last week's stream, I was not available on Monday evening to do a stream or to do any racing really. So here we are tonight. It is only myself racing this evening. Noli has other commitments himself, and Riley is busy having a life with work and whatnot. So, yeah, here we are. I forgot to load the chat, so I will do that during the break following qualifying. I've had some races here at Sebring this week. I think I've done 3, maybe 4. Had some good results. Well, rather, good racing with mixed results. In each of the races, I was always in a battle for P2 or P1. I say that in the sense that I was typically in P2, fighting for P1. And in one case, I was in P1 and trying to defend it a bit, and then get it back after I lost it. But mistakes of my own doing resulted in one race finishing P3, another dropping all the way back to P5, and I think the most recent one, it was a very, very close finish, still in second position for it, but it was really coming down to track position. I made a mistake coming out of the final corner, which really cost, or not the final corner, the I think it's turn 16 onto that long straight, which cost me the chance to get a good slipstream and make a push for the final corner. Hopefully this guy realizes I'm behind him and lets me through. Well, he's on an outlap. Not sure what he was doing, if he was gonna concede that position or not. Went deep into that corner. Huh. That blimp, that shadow can mess with your race. One of the races was right at the entrance of that corner I just went through. Lost reference from my braking point and caused one of those mishaps that had me fall back and lose position from P2. Not sure why you're doing that on the racing line. I can do better than that. Not sure how that guy died coming out of the pits, but works for me. Get on here. Get on throttle here. There, much better exit of that corner this time. Gotta play around with my seat position. My daughter was sitting in it the other day, and she was adjusting it all to lounge back while we had a chat. So things are a little bit off in terms of how I like it for my pedal and steering position, but not too far. We'll make minor adjustments. It's kind of slow through sector 2. Lost some time in that hairpin. Getting a little bit of struggle on frame rate with streaming, but it's manageable. Got a little wild on the rear end there. Kicked out. See if I can make up some time in this hairpin from last lap. Oh man, a whole second and a quarter on me. All right. Let's see what we can do here. We got one more banger out of here. What is this guy doing here? Nice. I guess he's trying to maximize the speed here and Kind of nervous with him behind me like that. Where are you going? Sometimes I wonder about other people. They're just like out for a drive. Lost whatever time I had there. Alright, 227.2, not bad. I'll take it. Puts me on P2. So we will get that live chat up. Okay, we'll see if we can get it up for that. What are we for? 23:31. I think I'm gonna put these up. This is good. This is to match my qualifying. It's a little bit cooler, so we will go up there. 20 liters. Yeah, so let's just double check that. And yeah, I'll run that as 20 and 21 on that side. And all right, we have chat. If anybody is watching, I am here again. It's kind of a weird grid here. Even though I'm P2, if you look at that radar, I am slightly closer. Let's see if I can fix this. Adjustment. Ooh. If anybody's wondering how I'm adjusting the seat, I've got a BMW M3 seat, a passenger side from I picked up from Facebook Marketplace a few years ago. If you want a cheap seat, look for a passenger side seat that someone's ripped out of a car or something, or if you're going to the scrapyard, go for the passenger side seat, not the driver's side seat, because it's going to have a lot more life left in it. Right? Because whenever a car's used, there's always a driver, not necessarily a passenger. So you're going to have a lot more cushy. It's probably going to have less marks on it, less wear and stuff. So it just a pro tip for salvaging a seat for your sim rig, if you're ever looking for that. All right, got 30 seconds on the clock. And lights are up. Well, that's one way to do it. Lots of people got jump starts. I guess they reacted to this guy here that jump started, and they're all getting penalties. Well, at least he's out of our way now. Trade on, I can't see your message in my thing. I just took a quick peek to see that someone had messaged by lifting my VR. So if you send another messages to even do a period, I might be able to. Oh, if he's going to do that regularly, I'm going to report that. That is abuse of track limits. Yeah, this is one drawback to this live chat. It takes me a while to start seeing chats over this stupid welcome message. Like if you're watching the stream at all, you can see all I can see is this welcome. There we go. Just had the going on like that is the iRacing line. Might be why he thinks it's okay. Yeah, that might be the iRacing line, but LFM does have rules regarding lines and curbs. They will have allow some leeway for real racing line, but I don't think that's a real racing line. He did it on one lap. He didn't do on lap 2. So I'll keep an eye. If it's just that one time, I'm not going to bother with a report. But if it's fairly consistent, then I will. He's clearly faster than me. He doesn't need to do that. So no issues swinging out, keeping your inside tires close to that outside line. So he was like a good car width out of it that first lap. .26.1, that's good. I mean, getting a bit of frame rate issues, but still in the 80s. See what kind of laps we can put in here. Turning way too early there. Way too early. That was a very slow apex and exit there. Let's refresh this to see if... Yeah, he's keeping the limits now, yep. I wish I could get rid of that welcome to live chat thing. It's really annoying that I have to refresh the page in order to see it. I'm gonna keep this gap on P3. That caught my attention because his name's all in caps. Don't yell at me, real penalty. Alright, not too early this time. Not early, but lost the back end a bit. The bumps make this track fun and challenging, but man, they can certainly bite you. I have to get back to into that 26 range if I want to keep P2, or at least not have a battle for it. Right. Struggling through that corner. P1's kind of in his own little world there. I wish I could see more of what you were saying here. It's a stupid waffle message that gets in the way. I don't know why it doesn't do some better scaling, but it is what it is. Okay, so I got some time on P3. He had a bad lap, so kind of gives me some forgiveness. Questionable what happened to this guy, and that he's this far back. But they ran at 2:30, which not a great lap, but doesn't really explain why you'd be 2 minutes off pace 3/4 of the way through the race. Well, 2.5 minutes off pace, really. I do get nervous when a back marker's behind me. Kind of like slightly concerned. They go a bit deep, get into like a tunnel vision in a way, following you. On P3, lost a lot of time behind that back marker. Alright, let me refresh this page to... Not really give me much here. Alright, final lap here. Just bring this home safely. Not the most exciting race I've had. Granted, the last few races I have done have been more in the daytime rather than evening, so that could be a little bit a factor. We will just bring this home, half second off our pace, and we're done with that. So thank you, Tradian, for watching and engaging. I apologize that I wasn't more engaging. The live chat doesn't work perfectly, but I do what I can based on what I can see. But I appreciate the discussion going on, and I think with that race there wasn't much to see. I mean, I could pull up the jump starts, but we know they're pretty bad. There's quite a few of them, but so I won't pull that up just to see what happened there. So with that, I want to thank everybody that tuned in or will tune in eventually, and I will have another typical broadcast on Friday evening. So have a great night.